India-Russia ties show no signs of slowing down. Despite mounting geopolitical pressure, the strategic partnership between India and Russia is not slowing down. In fact, recent developments suggest that cooperation between the two countries is expanding into new and highly strategic domains. This message has been repeatedly reinforced by senior leaders in both Moscow and New Delhi. The latest confirmation comes from Russia's trade representative in India, Andrei Sobolev, who spoke to Russia's state-run TASS news agency. In his interview, Sobolev revealed that India and Russia are actively exploring joint logistics and shipbuilding projects along the Northern Sea Route, also known as the NSR. According to him, this Arctic shipping corridor is emerging as one of the most promising areas of bilateral cooperation. Sobolev stated that both sides have already defined targets for establishing a stable cargo base and are working on the economic parameters of transportation as well as potential joint ventures. These efforts, he said, reflect growing interest from businesses over the medium and long term. What is the Northern Sea Route? The Northern Sea Route runs through Russia's Arctic Ocean region following the country's northern coastline. It passes through the Barents Sea, Kara Sea, East Siberian Sea, Chukchi Sea, and the Bering Sea. Stretching roughly 5,600 kilometers from the Kara Strait to Providence Bay, the route connects Russia's European ports with its Far Eastern ports, while also linking them to Siberia's navigable river systems. Together, this forms an integrated Arctic transportation network. Due to climate change and melting Arctic ice, the Northern Sea Route is becoming increasingly navigable and commercially viable. Today, it is widely seen as the shortest and potentially safest maritime route between Europe and the Asia-Pacific region, significantly reducing travel time compared to traditional routes like the Suez Canal. Strategic importance for India and Russia. Sobolev emphasized that cooperation between Moscow and New Delhi in transportation and logistics is now acquiring strategic importance. Alongside the International North-South Transport Corridor, INSTC, alternative maritime routes like the Northern Sea Route are being viewed as key tools to improve the stability of global trade flows, reduce logistics costs, minimize dependence on choke points vulnerable to geopolitical disruptions, record cargo volumes in 2025. The Northern Sea Route has already seen record-breaking cargo volumes in 2025. According to official data, transit cargo reached approximately 3.2 million tons. Total cargo volume, including domestic and transit shipments, stood at around 37 million tons. Container cargo increased 2.6 times, reaching nearly 400,000 tons. Most of this cargo consists of oil, liquefied natural gas, LNG, and bulk commodities, highlighting the route's importance for energy and raw material transportation. Recent high-level agreements. This growing cooperation is part of a broader set of bilateral developments. Reports indicate that during Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India in December 2025, several key agreements were signed. These included collaboration in Arctic shipbuilding, training of Indian seafarers for operations in polar waters, expansion of the Eastern Maritime Corridor connecting Chennai with Russia's Vladivostok port, aiming for $100 billion in trade. India and Russia have set an ambitious goal of reaching $100 billion in bilateral trade in the near future. In that context, the Northern Sea Route is not just a way to cut transportation time and costs. It represents a transformational pathway that could reshape global trade patterns. For both countries, it offers significant economic gains while strengthening strategic autonomy in an increasingly fragmented world order. As global supply chains are being restructured, the India-Russia partnership in the Arctic signals a long-term vision, one that could redefine how Europe and Asia remain connected in the decades ahead.